Yep, good afternoon, Mayor Chopp and Councillor. Thanks for having me here. I'm here representing the NBC Adult Rec Hockey Leagues. We rent 2.5 hours every Wednesday starting at 7:30 p.m. Our average age is close to 60. For the most part, we are seniors. And I'm here today because we are very afraid that we will be denied the opportunity to play the sport we love so much, as we are only going to get the leftover ice that the minor hockey associations do not use.
And so what is your feeling when it's not, I mean, it's this suggestion that Norfolk County is, doing something completely different when all of these other municipalities are also doing a progressive reopening of their ice surfaces. So how do you strike a balance there by saying Norfolk County is so different? Not only do we need all of the ones we have available open, now you're putting forward in your deputation, you want a 6th arena open.
You're adding 25% more ice time per rental is number one. Norfolk Minor Hockey is requesting more ice time up to 30 hours, which is, there's 53 hours per arena. You have to take 10 hours away from that because it's 3 to 5 when the adult rec people actually work, because most of us have jobs.
Okay, so just to follow up on, so most of the rec people have jobs. Here's my struggle. We have a lot of people right now that are losing their jobs and have already lost their jobs and have lost their homes and are losing their businesses, and we haven't even begun to feel those effects. When I hear a deputation from Mr. Pond, who says there's, 50 men that are, playing in the league, and his quote was, I believe that they all had jobs. And so when we look at the other 64,000 people that are in Norfolk County, some of which don't have jobs right now or are losing their jobs, and yet 270,000 represents a little more than 0.25% on a tax bill. Why are we not looking at changing the rate schedule for, maybe not for minor hockey for the kids, but certainly for the adults that have now admitted in a deputation that they have employment and so on? So I just don't understand why, when we're looking at, because of allowing adult rec leagues to play, why would we look at not changing that right now to cover that?
Through the mayor, I guess that would be council's directive or decision if they wanted to do that. I think as staff, we were just trying to get the adult users back on the ice and manage them the best we could. But bring up a good point. If council does wish to play with that user fee now, that would be at their discretion.
So what would be your feelings then in terms of, we've got people who've been having to pay property taxes on their commercial buildings and for months weren't allowed to operate their business, and now they're being asked to further subsidize men that have now admitted in a deputation to all having jobs?
Moving up to 65% cost recovery for regular hockey would be a pretty significant cost increase, would be my comment.